Live from the Charles River Esplanade in Boston, A&E is proud to present tonight's special concert, Pops Goes the Fourth.
Tonight, live from Boston, the cradle of liberty, a star-spangled birthday bash with America's first Pops Orchestra. It's Pops Goes the Fourth.
A&E returns live to Pops Goes the Fourth.
Do you remember the charming children's story called Make Way for Ducklings, about a family of mallards making their way through the streets of Boston? Well, now they have some competition. Here are some ducks that may not be as cute as their storybook counterparts, but are just as adept at making their way by land or by sea.
All right, let me have your attention, please. I'm the Sarge and I'm in charge. They call me the Sarge because I drive this barge. But this isn't a barge, it's a duck.
Don't be alarmed by the display of military might. It merely serves as the opening salvo in a tour of Boston aboard a rather strange-looking bird, half boat, half truck.
A duck actually is a World War II vintage amphibious vehicle. It was built between 1943 and 1945, built by women, I will mention as well, in a plant in Pontiac, Michigan. And they were originally codenamed DUKW.
With conductors sporting military garb and a logo emulating World War II nose art, a fleet of 7 ducks navigates Boston streets, tracing the steps that led to another decisive conflict, the American Revolution.
Boston being the birthplace of freedom, using a World War II vintage duck seemed to be appropriate. The biggest fight of freedom of all, World War II.
Beacon Hill is the only...
In Paul Revere's day, only a duck could navigate this route. What is waterfront property today was then still part of Boston Harbor. Along the path to freedom, there are some newer landmarks of note.
The bar downstairs in the Hampshire House is where the sitcom Cheers starts, using the front of that bar.
First by land.
Whack, whack. There we are, right there.
Then by sea, in this case the Charles River. The highlight of each tour is splashdown.
I got a battle going with the drakes out here on the river, okay? And since it is mating season, I put my hat on, and I also have my male mallard call. Establish my territory here. All right, and we're ready to splash in.
For some passengers, a ride on a duck is a trip down memory lane.
Every other day we have World War II vets, primarily people who were in amphibious battalions during the war. People from Normandy, Iwo Jima, D-Day, and this business seems to make their memories of the war more valuable to them.
Boston ducks are genuine military hardware that were put out to pasture by the government. From abandoned, rusty hulks, they've been restored to their once heroic stature. These old soldiers are not about to fade away.
And then we'll disengage the prop here. And we've got another successful Boston duck landing here. There it is.